flustered.
No, you're right. You're right.
As I was saying that there's the traditional home parties and basket parties, so I always tell new recruits that this is the best $25 that you will ever spend, okay? I'm not really a fan of home parties, just as I hate that right there. But seriously, you can get a whole bunch more people to have a basket party than you can a home party. So what we've done is just different ways to show you how to do a home party. I've got a couple of different versions. They both have all the testers, but I have the books in here, and then the college campus flyers. These are great. I noticed before we had these to print off, so thanks Diane, that I didn't sell as many college campus warmers because people didn't know about them. But I always put like a bar so they can see how big they are. And there's the hostess coaching thing like this. It's on iMatch with You. You can customize it to yourself. And it kind of has, just answers questions for hostesses so that they can know exactly what they're doing. The other way I do them is in this little snap crate container, because a lot of people don't want to carry around the basket and they don't want to have the warmer. However, if they can plug it in at work, I always talk them into it because they're going to get better sales. So this is another idea, but we've got some different baskets up here. Kind of just showing how everyone does theirs.
Here's one of mine. This one is a makeup bag that I bought at Walmart. I think it was like $10 or $12. And in the front you can put a sample of room spray. Ooh, this is Linda's, sorry.
It's okay.
They're very similar. Linda's, that was Linda's, this is mine. But you've got a sample of the room spray so they can try that. And then I've got the pins in the other little pouch up here, sample of a bar, sample of a scent circle, and then your calculator. I've got my business cards in there so people that want to go online and order, the hostess can hand out the business cards. And then on the inside, you've got all your scents in there. And on the other side, you've got your catalogs, your order forms. And I buy these little clipboards to keep the order forms on, to keep them from getting all wrinkled. And then I put in a join brochure. I also printed these off and I cut them and laminated them so people can keep track of their sales, so they can be like, oh, I'm at $399. I gotta get some more sales so I can, bump up to the 15% free. That's kind of easy. So just keep looking at that. And then I just put an envelope in here where they can put the money and the checks. And I put my tax rate on there. It's just really simple. Nothing too extravagant. And then I usually leave my basket parties open 2 weeks. So I set the date with the hostess, the start date and the end date, and we meet up and figure their sales and while they're free and half price. And go from there. And then Linda's is very similar too. She does it the same way. She's got a travel purse and scent pack, which is a good idea, Linda. And then she also has a notebook here too, which I've been meaning to make, but I haven't done it. Where she keeps the catalog and all sorts of different information. She's got it all nicely laminated. So that's a really good idea too. And I think is there a contract in here?
Yes.
For your hostess to sign?
There is.
Making sure that
In the front and the back of the notebook is the monthly special always on the outside.
on the outside.
On the outside of the notebook
Okay.
is the front and the back. And then the back is the other side. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Very, very good idea. She has the contract in there, or whatever you want to call that. That way, if this were to get left in a car or whatever, they know how responsible they've got to be with this. This is a lot of money sitting right here, so they know how important it is.
We had different people bring baskets, like Rebecca Shipley. She's going to come up and share hers. I actually thought this was a really good idea. Because that's simple, easy to carry around. Anybody can take that to work.
Okay, what I did, I actually got this from convention. So anybody who went to convention and hit the little showcase things, this is where I started it. Like I said, like Angela said, with home parties, not a lot of people want to have a home party. And I have only had 6 home parties since I started. All of my parties are basket parties. So what I have in here, I actually spent an entire day, one day, literally, with the kitchen table, the floor, whatever, wherever was a big enough space, and I put all of my scents in their categories from all of my mini testers. And then I took some from each category and I wrote them all down. So what I put in this bag is all written down, and I numbered all of my bags. So if Dawna had a party and I gave her bag 3, 6 months later she wanted to have another party, I wouldn't give her bag 3 again. I'd give her bag 2 or bag 1 with all the different scents. So there's 25 to 30 cents in each bag from the different categories. And then monthly flyers, order forms, obviously, holiday brochure, catalog, pins, tax rate, all of that information. And then they just take that, and I've had better success with them having fewer scents because they're not as overwhelmed. So I've had better success with the less amount of testers than I did when I was giving them all 80. And now I have 8 to 10 bags rather than 2 or 3. So.
Thank you so much. Whose bag is this?
Linda's. That's mine.
Oh, is this yours too? You want to come up and
Okay.
this one? I like it.
Dawna showed you the simple bag that if somebody already has a warmer and doesn't need one, then I give them that one that's easier to take around. When I travel with my husband, we go to the hotels, and I really like to have a bag that shows most of the product that we have. So I always go to the front desk, and it's usually women working there, and I show them the warmers, and I give them the opportunity to plug it in and use it while we're staying at the hotel, which they love because most of the time they're very bored sitting at the front desk, so they get all the testers out and they smell them, and it's really been fun. I like to do the same thing that you do. I like to show what the Scentsy bars look like, and in here I have a large plug-in and 3 bars. So what is that? Everybody knows what that is.
Combine and save.
Yes, and I like to have that there so then that can direct them to that page and show them this is what it looks like when you order a large plug-in and 3 bars. So that's been very successful, and it's always eye-attracting when you have a Scentsy buddy in there. So this is my travel bag I take when I go out with my husband out of town.
This, I actually do better with home parties. It's just me and my family. So this is almost, I think it has everything. It's a bar, a foam, a spray, circle, a pack. There's a travel tin in here. There's also a buddy. Put a calculator and all your paperwork's on the bottom of the books. And then I do a plug-in for people that want one. Some of my friends will ask for a full size or a mid size, and I let them take that. And then I normally have a pencil pouch with a few scents in it that I have inside of one, because I found that more smells, you get tired smelling. That's a lot to smell. So I only put 10 to 20 in with one of my basket parties, and had pretty good luck with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How many of you guys that went to convention watched your the DVD that you got, the Scentsy Showcase DVD? Okay, well I brought it today just to share just a little bitty piece of it. And for those of you that haven't, it's a really good idea. And you can also go to Scentsy Success and buy it. They're $5. But I think they give lots of different tips and stuff. Of course, we're just going to do the basket party one today.